Good morning. Greetings from the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of the Unctad Secretariat to welcome you to this workshop on sustainability standards and market transparency for coconut and cocoa. The workshop is being organized in partnership with the Department of Trade and Industry of Vanuatu. So I want to express my sincere appreciation to the department for their support to this workshop. I also wish to thank you and welcome you more warmly to this meeting. We will be discussing two topics in particular: coconut and cocoa, two products which are very important to Vanuatu. And we will look at ways in which to improve the positive impact of sustainability standards on market access, which can lead to export growth, which can lead to export and development of Vanuatu itself. Unctad has been working with Vanuatu in a number of areas to support Vanuatu's effort to transform its economy and develop sustainably. In this context, we have had a number of projects supporting Vanuatu, one of which was the National Green Export Review, which was conducted in partnership with the Department of Industry. This Green Exports Review was also conducted on two essential export crops for Vanuatu with great potential, which I've mentioned is coconuts and cocoa. And we are here to look at how to further enhance that support so as to improve Vanuatu's effort to grow its exports sustainably. We hope in this way that Unctad will make an effort towards Vanuatu's National Development Strategic Plan, Vanuatu 2030, in which it will utilize its blue and green economy for sustainable growth. These two sectors are receiving special attention, and we hope that the work we will do through this workshop will contribute to that. Let me now talk to you about sustainability standards. Sustainability standards form an important part of Unctad's mandate. Today, there are over 450 to 500 voluntary sustainability standards operating in the global market, many of which apply to the agricultural commodities, including coconut and cocoa. However, receiving certification for VSS can be a considerable challenge, especially for small economies and least developed countries like Vanuatu. It is a challenge both technically and it is a huge financial challenge as well. The cost of VSS compliance and associated investment can be quite high, which can put small producers at a major disadvantage in terms of gaining such certification. Moreover, as I have mentioned, with over 400 to 500 voluntary sustainability standards in existence, many producers have a hard time not only in financing the certification process, but difficulties in choosing which one to comply with and to secure certification from. Nevertheless, despite these difficulties, we see potential benefits can be huge in terms of acquiring this certification. VSS certification for coconut and cocoa products can integrate Vanuatu into the global market, the global niche market for sustainability products. The production of sustainability produced cocoa and coconut will also enable Vanuatu to meet its own national development strategy and also be consistent with its constitution, which calls for environmental sustainability. So to conclude with these few words, I would like to say that in Unctad, we continue to believe that VSS has great prospects to enable a country like Vanuatu to gain from the growing global demand for green and sustainable products, including coconut and cocoa products. And I hope that with this workshop, these topics can be discussed, including how to get certification for VSS, how to bring about value addition to the cocoa and coconut products, and how to find more market transparency and information. Unctad is fully committed to supporting the development of a prosperous economy which encourages trade, investment, and economic opportunities for Vanuatu in going forward. With these few words, I'd like to wish you all a very successful workshop, and thank you for your attention.